Yeah, cargo boat. Make a rock come to life. Okay, well, yeah, I can do that. Let's do that. Right, what we're going to do here, oops, is this. Yeah, we'll have one of those. Going to make that a little bit smaller though. Stick that down on the floor like so. Okay, because every prop and every object, apart from terrain, can have its own brain. So what I'm going to do here is, a rock doesn't have a brain at the moment. I'm going to give this, what should I give it, a bird brain or a squirrel brain? Let's give it a squirrel brain. Where is the squirrel brain? What's it under? Oh, can't find the squirrel brain. Right, okay, it's going to be a bird then. Saw the bird one here. Right, bird. Now, see, the bird actually has its own like sound and stuff like that, and its own behaviour. And you can see here that it will switch to page flight, which is this page here. So it plays the thing, and it will move with flying. So now, when we come out of here, and we'll leave that there. So now we've just got a plain old rock sitting there at the moment, but when we test from here, when it detects the player is nearby, it behaves like a bird and it flies away. Flying rocks, goodbye. And it'll just keep going and going and going and going and going. There you go, there's a rock made come to life. Does that satisfy your curiosity, Craze J? Right. What I'm going to do here though is let's do swap mesh. Desert cottontail. Yeah, let's have that. Now, you've still got the bird brain, haven't you? But you don't really want a bird brain in a cottontail. Bobbing objects. Is it just me, or why can't I find... Where's the animals? What do they call them? Wandering animal. Oh, wandering animal. There we go. Right. So, I'll drop you there and we'll do another test from here. Boing! Run away! Come back! Oh, hello. Disappeared into the terrain for some reason. Oh well, he's gone. I can do better than that. who was it about the Chaos Penguin? You were asking about details of the ship. I would like somebody to make one that look at like that one. Now there is a big clue for what film it's from. I want it to look like a blueberry. Can you do that? Can I do make what look like a blueberry? What, the cotton towel? Yes, I can do that. I can do anything. So what we're going to do here is, can we not change the? We can't change the colour of that. That's a shame. Can we do character studio? Maybe we can. I can't change any options in there. Toggle colour mode. Here we go. There we go. Right, so let's go with blue. Bleu. Bleu. So kind of orangey nails. Actually, why is that? That should have gone up there a bit more. There we go. How about that? We now got a blue, whatever that is. Darwin, you now know what film it is. Yeah, it's not tricky. And he's gone. But there you go, there's turning it blue. Now, incidentally, I do also want to change some of the colours on this guy because he looks exactly like me at the moment, or the player. Oops, wrong one, tip on the brain. Character studio. Clothing. No, he doesn't need that. Colour mode. Well, I've gone into Inspector Gadget for some reason. Scarf. What should we make that? Oh, let's make that sort of orange. Kinda. He's bright, he wants to stand out in a desert. Here we go. With regards to save points as well, I approached it in a different way. I made checkpoints, which is I think it's much the same kind of thing here, where when you reach a checkpoint, it feeds to another logic cube and resets the position to be the new logic cube for the new checkpoint. So if you do fall off the world, you will be reset at your last checkpoint. And at the moment there is only one checkpoint on here, but we do have checkpoints all over the show. Namely, we do actually have one here just after you do the Rainbow Road puzzle here. And because the Rainbow Road does seem to catch people out, including me, even though I designed it, got a checkpoint here, so it just resets you back to the beginning of that puzzle. And we got more of those around, so you can kind of save your position of sorts using checkpoints, and that does keep all of your equipment and your coins collected and your keys or whatever you've got collected, and your swords and shields and all that good stuff. Keeps that all intact as well, including your score as well, and it just resets your character back to a starting position. Right. What do I need? Probably some fences. Actually, no, let's not use fences. Let's use these. Slightly larger ones of these. And yes, you will be able to get over these without too much of a trouble. But the hope is that you realise that it's probably not the ideal thing. It's just to give you a hint that you probably don't need to go over there. There's nothing to see here. There is nothing to see here. Well, maybe there is, but there ain't at the moment. And this is really just to stop our wandering character from doing what Sniper's wandering cameo seemed to want to do all the time, which was just wander off the edge of the end of the world and commit suicide. Well, I didn't want it to do that, so I had to put some stuff in to block it. So this is all this. That's all this is all about. Just to try and stop it from falling off. This is the end of the road. Something like that. Oh, hello. A very odd diamond-shaped hole. We don't want a diamond-shaped hole in my floor. There we go. Sound effects are optional. And you can always make them yourself. You haven't heard of Project Spark? Where have you been living under a rock? This is Project Spark by Team Dakota for Microsoft. Will be available on Windows 8. It's on Windows 8.1 beta at the moment. Shortly to be on Xbox One and Xbox 360. Xbox One beta will be coming out. There will be no beta, I should say, for Xbox 360, but it will be available on Xbox 360 on release. And it's for building, playing and sharing your own games. So what I'm doing here is I am actually building the third island in my game, which is called Floating Islands. And you can see down there is all the rest of the islands. And when you're finished playing about with all the bits and bobs, sculpt the world and what have you, and you can just dive straight in and say I want to test it from here. And then you can put signs in. I've got some signs here. And we've got a little animal there. Got some guys that you can interact with. You can put quests in, you can put puzzles in, you can put adventures in, you can do coin collecting, you can do what you like. People have made kind of shooting games, racing games, puzzle games, adventure games, RPGs, you name it. This one is a kind of puzzle adventure, and like I say, this is the third world, or the third island in my game, which is called Floating Islands. The first of which is right down in the back there, in the centre there, right down the very bottom. That was the first one, which was a basic coin collecting island. You then move on to one where you have to find keys for colour-coded chests. Then you work your way through a Rainbow Road puzzle, which is floating trapdoors, and you have to work across them in a particular order. And we've got a bit of a jumping puzzle to get up to the top there, just a skill thing. And that then teleports you over to this third island. Screen freezes when I go to test game. Okay. I'm going to go back to edit. Yeah, that's odd. There's an odd thing for your beta bug reports. When streaming, when you're doing testing, it seems to freeze the stream. That's about the second or third time it did that, but when I came out, it came back. Okay, well, let's just switch out quick. Alright, is that woken up again? Looks like it might be. Yeah, stream's kicked in again. Alright, okay. Yeah, I wasn't being funny, Ingmarins. I was just joking about. That's just my sense of humour. Wasn't being anything personal about it. You know, I'm literally just playing my game. I'm making my game, and I thought so many people know about about Project Sparks. We've been sending out beta keys at the rate of about 25,000 a day for the last few days, so I figured quite a few people, especially people that were coming to the Twitch stream here, probably already knew what it was. It's just quite surprising that we've got some people that still don't know what it is. But now you're here, and now you know about it, and you know what it is. Come and join the fun. I've got some beta keys to give away. Right, nobody has sent me a PM so far, so if anybody that's just joined the stream and does not have a beta key and wants one to be able to play this, and you do have Windows 8.1 already installed on your machine, if you would like to join the Project Spark beta, send me a PM to Caffeine Powered Frog and tell me what you plan to make in Project Spark, and what kind of game floats your boat, what kind of thing you're interested in, and I'll send you a key. So Ingemarins, if you would like to join the Project Spark beta, if you'd like to play it and get in on the ground floor, send me a private message on Twitch. I am in the chat. There we go. PM me. Oh, you got a key. Who gave you a key? I'm trying to give them away and people are beating me to it. Oh, Bias, you sent one. Okay, fair enough. No worries. Did you send him the one that you sent me earlier? The one that you got emailed? If so, I can bin that message, because that was one of the ones I was going to give out anyway. Yeah, still got a couple of keys to give away, so there's still some people, if you think that they might like it, send them along to twitch.tv/Project Spark Community, and we give away keys here quite a lot. Oh, okay, you had another one. Okay, no, that's cool. Right. Well, I'm going to be having dinner very shortly here, so I am going to stop streaming. I've lost count of how long I've been streaming now. It must have been a couple of hours at least, I don't know. So if anybody else wants to take over on streaming, then by all means. Bear in mind though, we do have a Team Dakota stream. The people that make this, they're going to be doing their official stream on twitch.tv/project_spark. They are going to be giving us some more details about what's up and coming in the latest patch, and hopefully some details about an Xbox One beta release. And make sure you're around for that. That will be at 3 PM PST time, which will be approximately, I believe, 5 hours from now. Okay, I'm going to stop streaming now, and everybody have a good afternoon, and I'll probably see you in the official stream later.